What's going on? Welcome into Sports Night. I'm Jake Hibbard, and that's our sponsor. And today we'll be taking a look at the start of conference season for Star Valley basketball, as well as the rest of the schedule for winter sports. Well, last week we checked in with Star Valley Wrestling head coach Eddie Clark and state champion ×3 Tel Perry to check in on the wrestlers as they were off to the Box Elder Invitational. Check out our archives if you missed that episode. But let's go ahead and follow up on that Box Elder Invitational, as Tel finished second individually, and Cale Hoops and Kimball Perry both won their brackets, with the team finishing fourth overall in points. On Tuesday, the boys won a duel over Rigby 53-28, and this weekend they're off to the Tiger Grizz Invitational at Idaho State University, always one of the most packed tournaments in the regular season, year in and year out. The 45th annual Tiger Grizz will have 30-plus teams from the area, and SVI Media will have Saturday coverage live from Idaho Falls on SVInews.com. Be sure to catch that action live on YouTube or SVI News or wherever you stream your live sports this Saturday. And also, if you missed it earlier this year, we also caught up with girls state champion wrestler Remy Allman and talked to her about her journey to that title and the goal of winning a second one as a senior this year. Continuing on with what's happening this week, Speech and Debate is out in Riverton on Friday, and indoor track and field kicks off its season Saturday at Idaho State University. Good luck to them, and be on the lookout for future episodes featuring those programs. But let's move on to basketball. Basketball! Where the conference season mostly kind of gets started this week. The West is still stuck in its ways a bit with the quadrants, so this weekend's game at Star Valley High School against Natrona on Friday and Kelly Walsh on Saturday won't do anything officially for the regional seeding, but one way or another, these are the teams that will stand in the Valley's way of a state bid potentially come March. The Star Valley boys are coming off of an extended absence. Their last games came 2 weekends ago in a close loss to Mountain Crest and a blowout loss to Skyview. Skyview jumped out to a 17-3 lead in the first quarter and never relinquished. Head coach for the boys, Matt Shumway, put his takeaways from the loss pretty plainly.
We had a lot of just not good possessions. And they exposed us on it with it. And so, like I said, I'm in a way, I'm glad it happened, because it just gave us a chance to address some things and point out what we can be and what we don't want to be. And
Zack Thompson is a senior point guard for Star Valley who is in his first full year as a starter. Heading into conference play, Thompson said this about the Skyview loss.
Yeah, we've been able to watch film and learn from it, and improve and get better, and that's the only thing we can do. And I think, it's definitely helped us, and it'll help us in the long run. And it's better to happen now than late into March. So.
And first up is Natrona County on Friday. Led by head coach Kirk Paddock, Natrona comes in 4-5 overall and is a young team with just one senior. The team's led by junior Josiah Coleman and sophomore post presence Garrett Paddock. The two of them account for 56% of their team's total offense. Natrona will be running a ton of 5-out offense with a lot of basket cuts, back screens.
we played some very similar set when we played Coeur d'Alene the first game of the season. So it's not new to us. It's just different personnel.
As for what coach would like to see this weekend on both ends of the floor,
Pretty tough on defense, better gap defense. We've got to be solid on that. These guys like to drive, so we've got to be better on the gaps. We've been preaching a lot about our ball movement, that the more the defense moves, the tougher it is for them to defend us. The more the ball sticks, the easier it is to defend. That was really our biggest issue with Skyview, is we just ball stuck a lot. We just did not move the ball well. We would hope that the next time we talk, we can say that our ball movement looked a lot different, that our pace of play was faster. If it's not, then that's still going to be something we address.
Thompson said they've been working this week in practice to help prepare for the fast Mustangs defense.
We just know that we got to be able to help off the drive and be able to stay low and play defense, and also match their physicality. We know they're super physical, and just keep our cool and play the game that we know how to and get back on track.
And if you'd like to hear more from Zack Thompson, you can get the entire interview on SVInews.com or our YouTube page. But be sure to be in the stands Friday and Saturday as Star Valley hosts the Casper schools. 6 o'clock and 7:30 the times on Friday against Natrona, 11:30 a.m. and 1 o'clock the tip-off times against Kelly Walsh on Saturday. But let's jump over to the girls' side for basketball. Both Natrona County and Kelly Walsh come in with just 2 combined wins. Regardless of wins or losses, head coach for the Star Valley girls program, Kade Erickson, said he's focused on his own team first.
Mainly cleaning up from last weekend, and not bad, but just I didn't feel that we took care of the ball very well. And no matter who we're playing, whether it's Kelly Walsh or Natrona next on our schedule, or whether it's Evanston or Riverton next on our schedule, we have to be able to clean things up better than we did against Preston and Mountain Crest. We're just still trying to find our niche, I feel, a little bit. You know, we played the first year, and I'm not taking anything away from them. They were, especially that first week, they were great teams, and I think we had the energy and everything. And then the next week, we played Glen Rock, Thermopolis, solid teams, but not Mountain Crest, not Preston, and you know, they're not going to be your Natrona and Kelly Walsh teams. And so we still trying to find our niche to see where we're going to compete at that higher levels.
The girls team has incorporated a couple of elements into practice to help.
We actually scrimmaged the freshman boys last night, which is a great opportunity for us because they're quick, they're fast, and they're long. And so I figure if we can handle the press against them, that'll make a big difference.
In addition to that, the girls have also restarted their grueling Syracuse drill that we covered in an episode last year. You can check out Run Like Orange Man if you don't remember that one. Basically, it's a conditioning drill that, if you can complete, you can compete with any basketball team conditioning-wise.
At the end of last year, I actually sat down with each of the girls that were wanting to return, and I asked them, what are your thoughts on 55? And there's not a single girl that said, no, let's not do it. And so that was awesome. And so they just talked about maybe gradually getting into it. And so the month of December, we did half one week and then the other half the next week. And then last week was our full 4-quarter Syracuse. And then we'll hit it a half again today and then do a full set next week. So we're just bouncing back forth.
And seriously, if you don't remember the Syracuse drill, go back in the archives, check out Run Like Orange Man, and you'll find out it's grueling. Before I go, we should check our schedule one more time for this weekend. Starting off, we've got speech and debate in Riverton on Friday, indoor track on Saturday at Idaho State University, Tiger Grizz for girls and boys wrestling Friday, Saturday, and Friday, Saturday, Casper home basketball action, 6 o'clock for the girls against Natrona County on Friday, 7:30 for the boys. Girls tip against Kelly Walsh, 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, 1 o'clock tip for the boys. And that's it for me. I'll see you next week.